So for this episode, aside from the fighting, we saw Gabimaru and the samurai against, the spies that were sent by the Tencent. And aside from that, a big part of this episode was the explanation of what Tao is. And pretty much we saw it was like aura, like Gabimaru kind of explained it when he learned it. He was like, yeah, I could feel, now that I'm using Toei, I can detect it. Pretty much I can feel everyone around me, and not just the strong, also, they can be weak, and I can also feel them. So, Tao is this, it's like aura. It's like whatever, no matter what you do, you could be really weak or really strong. Like, you'll have even some, Toa or something, Toa, and, like they say, everyone has it, no matter who you are. Every living creature has it, but depending on your strength, it could vary on, how much do you have. Like, do you have overwhelming, or do you have, close to zero, but you still have some anyways. So Gabimaru learns this trick, and with that, he kills the spies. And before the spies dies, obviously he answers Gabimaru's question of where the Tencent are, and he says the Tencent are holed up in the Haori, the palace, and that's that. And then he killed him. And then one thing that kind of not bothered me, but one thing I do wanna mention is while Gabimaru and these spies were fighting, one of the spies explained their training, and pretty much they say that, training, if you want to train the Tao, or the attack we're using, in order to do this training, you must have a partner. And then the training is sexual intercourse, pretty much. And Gabimaru, obviously not Gabimaru, but yeah, after, it was said, he explains further that why Mei was kicked out the palace, and he said that pretty much he was not unable to, but unwilling to, I guess, have an intercourse with the other Tencent, and she pretty much refused to be a training partner. And he says, that's why she was kicked out the palace, and that's why she has that big scar on her backside, pretty much, is because she wouldn't be submissive to us, and that's the consequences, I guess, for that kind of behavior. But yeah, and then I also want to talk about the beginning when they were fighting the blonde-haired kid with his brother. So the one thing I want to mention about the blonde kid, or the reason I want to talk about him, is because after he defeats this bug, obviously throughout his fighting, he kind of not learns, but because he consumed so much monster flesh, and the thing that the spy mentioned was because he, when he was down in the bottom of the well, unconscious for a while, I guess there's some vines that they attach to a dead person. So I guess the vines thought that the blonde kid was dead, and they began attaching to him, and then come to find out that I guess he was alive, and he climbed out the well. And then you can see clearly after the battle that he had with this insect that he's not normal. Like, he is beginning to wear one detail that I do want to discuss is that after he climbed while he was fighting this bug, I guess, or the spy. Every place in his body, on his body, that he broke his bones, like his throat. I believe they slashed his throat, and then the insect also, um, I guess, also broke both of his arms, and then out of nowhere, all three of them, his throat and his arms, they all three regenerated. And after the regeneration, you see this kind of purple vine tattoo on his skin where the wound is. And obviously, that could be from. What I'm guessing is that the reason he's regenerating is because he ate all that monster flesh when he was fighting them. And I mean, that can explain why he has regenerative abilities, but I'm guessing the reason he has the vine tattoos, he gets the vine tattoos wherever, his arm is broken or whatever in his body is malfunctioning or is broken. As kind of a seal, you see that there's like a purple vine tattoo on his skin. So I think he got that from obviously all the monster flesh that he ate. But yeah, overall, very cool episode. I mean, hopefully next episode, because I believe it was like episode not 10 but 11, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm excited for that, but overall I really enjoyed this episode and I hope you guys did too. But I think I'm just gonna end it there. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.